Hello, this is wmpyr. Welcome to lesson number 3 of the series. And for those of you that are just tuning in, basically I saw a video of a really excellent Filipino martial arts instructor, and he was basically free-forming in this video, and I was asked to break it down. Okay, so I'm trying. It's really difficult because this guy is at a higher skill level than me, and it's difficult because he is just free-forming. It's very chaotic and random. So I just been grabbing out bits and pieces. Okay, what I want to show you guys today, I feel, is the core fundamentals of what this guy does. It's very different from what I learned, and it's different from what I do. However, watching the way he does things, I believe this is the most fundamental basics of his version of the Filipino martial arts, of his style, and it's really good stuff. It's really good stuff. So, okay, it basically consists of this. Okay, double sticks like this, and just close and open, close and open. This very basic exercise, this movement right here, is to me the first step of understanding his system. Okay, so from here, please notice that the right arm goes on top, and then it opens, and now the left arm goes on top, and it opens. It alternates, and then the right arm on top, left arm on top. Okay, so the important thing is also, it's not just like this. Okay, it goes all the way, and notice the wrist turning. Okay, and then I come over here, and notice from here, the wrist turns. This is, I feel, is very important right here. The wrist turns, and the wrist turns. Okay, look at my fists. They will change directions. Okay, so from here, what we can do, very good basics seen in a lot of other Filipino martial arts techniques, is to turn. So we're just going to go 1, come here, and 2, come here. 1 and 2. Okay, so 1, open, 2, open, 1, open, 2, open. Okay, so the next one that I want to move into is, now that we kind of got this rhythm going from here, is I want to emphasize the hand that's going on top as a strike. Okay, so instead of trying to strike like this simultaneously, we're going to emphasize on the top hand. So, you know, same thing as you're just doing right here, like this, except emphasize the strike. This one's just passing by, and this is your strike right there. And then open. Okay, now the left side goes on top, so the left side, bam, okay, and open. Okay, so just emphasize the hand that's going to be on top as a strike, and then the one on the bottom is just passing by. So bam, right here, okay, bam, right there. I'm exaggerating the motion right here in order to really accentuate the top hand as a strike. So 1, 2, 1, and 2. Okay, close, open, close, open. But I'm really focusing on the top hand as a strike. This is very important, at least mentally. At least mentally. Boom, and back. Boom, and back. Boom, and back. This next step, okay, is you're going to, same thing, except when you strike right here, and when you go to open, there's another strike right here. Bam. That's a strike, and then you open. Okay? So now the hand on top over here is the left side. Strike, this is the same, and this bottom hand passes by, and this is your closed position. You're going to strike again with a backhand as this hand is passing back. Okay, the right hand is passing back, the left hand is a strike, and then you open. Okay? So strike with the top hand on top, that's a strike right there, and then another strike and open. Okay, so strike, close, strike, open, strike, close, strike, open, essentially. Strike, close, strike, open, strike, close, strike, open. All right, so let's do that a little bit smoother. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. And to me, like I said, this is his core movement from here. I see him go and do this one. He incorporates this. So he does this briefly, and then he switches to this one that we just did right now. Okay, boom, boom. And then from here, he could do drawing of the swords. Okay, he did do this, and then he can go into the reverse Shinawali from here, and then do the half abanico motion that we did last time. You could go back this way, okay, and then you could do drawing of the swords, and then you could do what we just did right now. Boom, boom, boom. So this is, we're already going into the free flow. So this is the kind of stuff that I saw in the video, okay? So once again, this motion right here, like I said, the strike and then strike again, and now the other hand, strike and strike again. It, as you saw in this video, that it comes from this. This is the fundamental right here. For me personally, the way that I learned was to have this stance right here and to go 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's a diagonal going to the inside, diagonal going to the outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, which is essentially the same thing. It's just there's different ways to climb to the top of the mountain, and my path is different. For example, this technique right here, where it's just opening and closing, the way I did it was more like this. See, at my school, it was more, you know, my path was more this way, okay? But essentially it's the same thing. We're opening and closing, except you can see that I'm really emphasizing that figure 8 motion there. So there's differences there. One isn't better than the other. It's just a different path, which means different experiences, and it leads to certain different techniques and stuff, okay? So, and different combos and whatnot. Like I say, it's just a different experience there. So anyway, thank you for watching, and take care, folks.